Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And that throw behind his man, he missed him. Incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
On fourth down, the Falcons. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And now the rookie's free. The 20, 10, and the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 6 this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on.
Boswell set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, Mariota is going to find his running back. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Yards. And the Panther first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
He's tackled
11 more on that one, and another first down.
11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Throwing, Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mariota escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down.
And the Panther first down.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And it's caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Touchdown.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Panthers 14. Falcons 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. On play action, they'll throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
By the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds. Rip left.
And to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. One rushing, one receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space and make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And this defense not giving them anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a handoff looking right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Mariota. Flushed out right. He may try, but I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And Joseph Charlton and the punt team on now for the Panthers. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
At their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league.
It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Marlon Davidson drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Mariota now. And my goodness, this is incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. Touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Ridley, touchdown number 22 on the season. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Taken down.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. He got 29 yards that time. So that'll back him up 5. To throw is Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mariota, eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
3rd and long.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw Mariota. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando. We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, Panthers.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And they give this time to the tailback. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
49-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
Mariota. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Marlon Davidson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack, Mariota. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
Third and long here for Mariota. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Falcons 20.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
And
a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one caught by Ridley. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. So he's in for his 3rd score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score Panthers 35, Falcons 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
56. Mike. 56.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
48-yard line.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
To Antonio Callaway.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Now they try the right side here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 10. And a Panther first down.
Now it's a bootleg with Mariota, escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Antonio Callaway, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 17. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Panthers 49, Falcons 28.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
38-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And now here is another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
57, Mike, 57.
Here's Mariota. And this one is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Give me some. Give me some.
A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Marcus Mariota, 37 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6.
The kicker on
extra point attempt to come here. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Panthers 56, Falcons 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again, but it's going to be second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Carolina.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right, this thing's done. Let's have some sportsmanship. Let's not try and score. You should never do that in the NFL. I've seen big leads blown, and teams that look like they had a victory, all of a sudden we're going home with a loss.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Panthers 63, Falcons 28.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
56, the mic, boys, 56. Check.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up second.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Second down.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
He's brought down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4th down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Mariota here to throw. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
And 7 yards to go.
Now a handoff looking right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got some space here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Panthers 70, Falcons 28.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Carolina, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they will head home.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, ain't for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I'ma win, I won't lose with this.